The umbrella of marketing is what all business owners really lack. We are so oversaturated with social media ads, people promising things. If I had $1 for every time I saw a guarantee promoted on an ad campaign. Ad campaigns can be successful and give you terrible conversions. You can't fix what you can't see. So trust the professionals. If we tell you the funnel's broken, don't brush it off. That insight could save you thousands. The biggest mistake business owners make when they're thinking of their marketing is welcome to Marketing Your Brand, the podcast for business owners who are done wasting time and money on marketing that isn't right for them. I'm Peggy, award-winning agency owner and your straight talking guide through the joys and chaos of growing your business. In every episode, I skip the fluff and talk openly about what actually works. If you're ready to do marketing the right way for you, let's go. Okay, before we dive into this episode, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge something really important, and that's you. If you're a business owner in this day and age, stop for a second, give yourself some credit because honestly, it's hard, really hard. I've been in business for over 20 years and I can tell you working for yourself or running a business or a team, it's not for everyone. It takes a certain kind of person, certain kind of mindset, resilience, and most people just don't get it unless they've been there and they've done that too. It's like having kids. No one understands the drama unless they have them too. So before I share the biggest mistakes business owners make with their marketing, if you own a business, it's important to be kind to yourself. You're wearing all the hats, spinning all the plates, doing all the things. You can't possibly know everything, yet somehow we expect ourselves to know marketing, sales, finance, operations, strategy, team leadership, tech setup, accounts, legal. It's a lot, all right? So just take a moment. And when you don't have the right people around you, it can also feel really lonely because non-business owners, they're just not going to get it. Husbands, wives, family, friends, they won't understand. So it's really important to get a really good team around you of experts who know what they're doing, know how they can guide you, right? You're not alone. You don't have to be perfect. So now that we've acknowledged that, that doesn't mean it's okay to be making wild mistakes. In fact, the best business owners fall into patterns and habits that hold them back. And sometimes we don't even see it until it's too late. So here in this episode, I'm going to walk you through the top 3 mistakes people make. And if this is you, pay attention so you can catch these mistakes and fix them. Number 1, you're not using the right strategy. And you're not using it for where your business is at. So most business owners don't want to hear the truth. It's cocky blend of how dare you think you know my business better than me or cognitive bias. Sometimes it's just plain denial. They don't want to see it, so they rationalize it away, or they get so bent on the wrong marketing strategy that they overvalue bad advice or reject feedback or turn to AI for quick fixes. But avoiding strategy will stop you from moving forward. Strategy and a good plan, a good goal, and a good objective is where you need to be at if you're a business owner. If I had $1 for every time someone has said, damn it, I should have listened on the day, or whenever someone throws out an outdated Seth Godin quote, Lord forbid, just get it done. The problem here is you're doing a bit of everything with no real plan. You're listening to too many things. Done is not the same as done right. You're jumping from trend to trend, half-assing email campaigns, posting randomly, running ads sporadically, or copying competitors without knowing what actually works for your business, your audience, your goals. The result, it ends in wasted time, money, and zero momentum. No strategy means no focus. You're reacting instead of leading or being proactive. You're not building momentum or excitement, and you're burning out. We get this all the time. So for example, we've got clients that we speak to when they come to us, they've listened to some kind of guru who's put them on the wrong business plan or told them they need a sales funnel to get in all the leads. And then the leads come in, they can't convert them because the quality's not there. They don't understand things. They haven't thought about the approach. So this is why strategy gives your marketing purpose, direction, and control. Without it, you're just guessing. We've had this happen time and time again. And here's a classic example. We once had a client who came to us and was listening to all the gurus, and he was told he needed a sales funnel. If you looked at his website, it wasn't saying the right things. If you submitted a form, it wasn't asking the right questions. But he listened to a guru, I won't mention names, who is all about the sales funnel, and it's the biggest thing right now. Let's have a sales page. Let's have a video sales letter. Let's have a conversion video that's personal and get it out there. And so he did this, and it was working. It was getting the leads, but the leads were terrible, were not qualified. They were not thinking of his offer and sale. They were not self-aligning themselves, is what we like to call it, with what he was actually putting out there. So he was wasting hours and hours pre-qualifying, getting on sales calls, spending 2 hours talking to these leads, trying to hard convert them. And it was wasting his time. It was going from costing him, say, $3 an ad to $400 to close someone. And when you think about it, $400 in a low service offer like this particular client came to us with isn't profitable. It's not doing what he needs. So thinking about what is right for your business, where you want to put your time and your resources and revenue on, and where you want to spend that on is what you need to think about. Strategy is what pulls everything in. It helps you align your goals and objectives with what you want, what you need, and what's right for your business. Time and time again, we say this, you need strategy. We're met with a bit of a pushback, let's be honest, on people are like, I'm not spending money thinking about it. I know what I need sales. But if you don't have strategy, if you haven't planned it out, if you haven't thought and identified through your problems what your offer is, the pain points, how it actually helps you convert, and whether that conversion process is going to be right for you, you're wasting money. You're wasting time, and above all, you're not making any profit. Okay, jumping into the number 2 mistake business owners make is your brand is not building trust. If your brand looks cheap, outdated, inconsistent, people assume your service or product is too. And the problem is you think branding is just a logo, but it's not. It's not just a logo. It's not just your colors. It's also your messaging, visuals, and tone. Think about your brand. Think of it as an umbrella. It's not just covering your logo, your messaging, your content, the way you appear, your visuals. It's also about how you deliver your service and your product too. So you want to remember that everything you present under your brand's umbrella needs to be unforgettable. Consumers need to feel sure. We don't want them to second guess things when they're looking at your brand because your brand says a lot. And when people feel unsure, they don't buy. So when your brand's not saying the right things, it can result in people being unsure. It can result in poor referrals or people you don't want to talk to. And it can result in you being overlooked. As much as your logo is not a brand, it's much, much more. Your brand is how people feel about doing business with you. If you don't look and sound trustworthy, people won't risk their money on you. And this can be seen from all kinds of businesses. We've had clients come to us before that have been complaining that no one takes them seriously, or leads come in and they're working so hard to convert those leads that it goes from being a $50 lead conversion spend to $150 or $350 to convert that lead. And then you have to think about it. If you're talking to your leads and they're not trusting you and not recognizing or understanding what your brand stands for, it's going to be harder to convert, drawing out your profit margins. So trust is built through strong, clear branding, and it's the difference between being ignored and being chosen. Quick break. If you're loving this episode and thinking, I really need help with this, we've got you. If you're growing your business on your own and want expert guidance, check out our DIY workshops. Or if you're ready for the power of a done-for-you agency, we can help with that too. Just follow the links in the show notes to find out more. Back to the episode. The third biggest marketing mistake small business owners are making is they're not thinking about their ads. They're blaming ads for not giving them the right people or the right traffic or the right conversions. But if you're not getting conversions from ads, you're probably driving ads to a site that doesn't convert. And it's the biggest, most frustrating thing to deal with as a business owner. You're spending money to send people to a broken experience. And the problem is you're treating ads like a fix-all. Your website looks fine, but it doesn't sell. You're not thinking through the conversion journey, how the brand appears, or what you're saying on the page you're driving that traffic to. So you're throwing money at generating traffic, but you don't fix the offer, the funnel, or user experience. Then you blame the ads when the results don't show up. Your website might be overcluttered, might be confusing, might lack strong value proposition and clear next step. Visitors land and then they bounce. So the result is burned budget, frustration, and disillusionment on your marketing. And you're probably blaming your agency for not getting you the right traffic. But if they're just focusing on ads and you're not thinking about your conversion flow and the funnel that comes with it, it's going to result in lost leads, high bounce rates, and poor return on investment on all the traffic you're sending. Pretty websites don't convert if they're not designed to guide action. Hard and confusing purchase experiences will stop the add to cart process immediately. You could have thousands adding to cart. Yes, we can track that as ad agencies. So clunky funnels, weak offers, and vague call to actions will kill your return on investment. And you'll probably blame the ads, but the ads are only magnifying what isn't working. And data never lies. So the real issue is what happens after the click. For example, we've got clients that come to us all the time and we're telling them, you can run ads, we can get great ad campaigns for you, but it's going to break when they go to convert. Your purchase, your checkout process, it's too clunky, it's going to place doubt, people aren't going to buy. Or even worse, you're relying on third-party purchase decisions or purchase processes like purchasing events or bookings, and that's clunky. And when you can't control the entire user experience, you're going to have issues where your ads just don't make sense. They're not driving the results you need, and you're going to get frustrated. So your website and funnel should feel like the natural next step, not a dead end. So here's the absolute truth. If you've seen yourself in any of those 3 mistakes, that's okay. It means you're ready to do something about it. But here's what won't fix it. Another free download, another AI prompt, another late night Google spiral or podcast. You need real strategy, real feedback, real support. Whether you join one of our hands-on workshops, book a strategy consultation, or work with our agency team, we're here to give you the tools, clarity, and expert eyes you need to move forward with confidence. Or don't come to us. Just get help from another professional. Either way, go to someone who's experienced in what you need and listen, because professional advice is great to receive, but if you don't do anything with it, it's useless. And here's the thing, you can't fix what you can't see. And you shouldn't try to do it alone. So trust the professionals. If we tell you the funnel's broken, the messaging won't convert, or the strategy doesn't match your goal or stage of business, don't brush it off. That insight could save you thousands. So we get clients coming to us all the time with these great ideas that they've had, that they're listening to the gurus like Seth Godin, and they're taking on their advice and they're listening to all the podcasts. And the thing that I love the most is when I hear clients say things like this. Seth Godin said, we just got to do it. We just got to get it out there. We just got to get it done. No, don't get it done. Think it through. Don't break trademark infringement because you had an amazing idea and someone told you to do something the wrong way. Do it the right way. Get it done the right way. That's for your business. A lot of business owners have the mindset that getting it out there is what they need to do. They shouldn't wait. It needs to be done now. Don't get it out there. If it's perfect, it's fine. Just do it. Get it out. That should not happen. You don't want to be getting things out there that aren't right for your business. You need to think it through with strategy. Getting it done is not the same as getting it done the right way for you. It's not just about, how you're directing traffic. It's about all the things. The umbrella of marketing is what all business owners really lack and struggle with understanding. You can't focus on one area. Maybe it's ads. Maybe it's a signpost or a drive-by poster that's sitting out the front. You're like, oh, I've got a poster out there. It's saying all the right things. What happens after? What happens after the traffic gets there? What happens in the user journey before they get there? We're now smarter consumers these days. We are so oversaturated with social media ads, people promising things. If I had $1 for every time I saw a guarantee promoted on an ad campaign. We're all oversaturated with so many content pieces being given to us. Where do you think the due diligence comes from? We want to know who we're talking to or who we're about to give our money to. We want to know what they stand for. We want to know if their values align with us. Before we're going to share our hard-earned cash, and let's face it today, it is hard-earned cash. If you are making a purchase or if you are deciding to work with someone, it's hard-earned cash, whether it comes easy or hard to you or not. It is hard to break up with your money. So making that purchase decision process before, during, and after part of your marketing and sales thought process is going to get that conversion. And it means your return on investment is going to be better for your business. Okay, guys, before I go, I'm going to leave you with one last bonus. And it's a little bit controversial. AI. The biggest mistake you can make as a business owner is listening to AI like it is the expert in the room that should be telling you exactly what you need to do, what you need to say, and what topics need to happen. It is actually very dangerous. As marketers, we use AI. It's a great tool. We use it when we're looking at ad results, when we're looking at ideas. We're using it to kind of help us think things through and how things might play out. But we're never letting AI run the show. It's only a tool. It's not meant to be listened to. People are confused when they think of AI. They're like, oh, it's this great thing that knows everything. It's the be all. It's the new let's just Google it, baby concept, right? So AI, if you think about it, is actually scanning the internet. It's actually drawing its content from other people. And just like how we don't listen to our cousin tell us what to do in the business, you don't want to rely on AI that's listening to some random internet source or some random advice that someone's put out there on the web or something it has deduced from random data sets. It is not tailored to your business. It never will be. You can't prompt it with all the things. It doesn't have that human experience. It doesn't understand strategy the same way you do as the business owner. So you need to take AI prompts and AI advice with a little bit of, a grain of salt. Don't rely on it. Don't let it guide your next marketing budget or major business decision because it probably won't work out for you and it'll probably be very expensive. Okay, so I hope that today I have given you some food for thought and things to think about. And as always, don't just do it the right way for your business. If you got value from today's episode, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a straight talking strategy to move your business forward. If you want more support, check out the link in the show notes for our step-by-step workshops that will help you build a better business, leveraging the right marketing tactics. Or if you're ready for the power of a done-for-you solution, chat with our team and we'll see how we might be able to help you. And don't forget to follow us on socials at Marketing Your Brand. And remember, no matter where you're at in business, take the next right step for you.